What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another post-game washed up. I'm your host, Eric Mika, joined by co-host TJ Haws. As the Cougars are down by the Knights, 97-84. I mean,
Which makes it look
13 is
much less worse than it could have been. Holy cow!
13 made it seem like it was a game, but really we
was
had some
never a
fight in
game.
us at the end. But that's like it was like a 25, 30-point loss, right?
Could have been 40 or 45. Like it was heading in a bad direction.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I
Can we just
I
give TJ a quick shout out? It's 1:15 where he is. He just spent an entire day at Disney World.
I know. I
He's
thought the
tired.
game was here. I thought the
He's
game was here. I was gonna go and
he thought the game was here. Man, that let's just jump right into it. I don't think we're gonna do segments tonight. Just one, because it's late, and two, because I just there's not a lot of bright spots. So let's jump into it. Why do we have the best game of the season Saturday, followed by, I think, very easily the worst? Listen, not worst game because it's like the worst team in America, right? Like, we were tied with UCF in conference. They are, I think, solidly a 9 after tonight for sure, at least a 9, but they were solidly a 9. I think maybe Lenardi had them at a 10, but like they're in the tournament, tied with them in conference. So it's not like we played some horrible team, but the way we looked right out of the gate was just bad. Just no energy. Defense, it felt like we had no idea what we were doing. I think they hit 12 threes in the first half, or was it 11?
something like that. Yeah.
I mean, it was bad. I agree. Like someone's commenting, like UCF is good. There, like a couple weeks ago, I was tweeting about them, like, why are they not ranked? I think they had just beaten
Well,
Kansas.
we've probably talked about it on this show. It's like you don't overlook UCF. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why, TJ? What's the feeling of Cougar Nation, and what's your gut as to why? I don't know, why the high on Saturday, why the low today? What happened?
Yeah, this is like the most concerning thing is because I feel like we just like don't have an identity yet, and we're 28 games into the season. It just like I don't know. It's like watching this team. We get we beat one of the best teams in the country, and we do it with a defensive effort, and guys get involved, and it was like very promising. And then we come out, and it was almost just like we didn't care. It was almost like that was the last game of the season, and you're watching like an NBA team that's not making the playoffs, and it's like it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's like not even tanking. It's just like we have nothing to play for.
I know.
And you watch that team, and it's like UCF is a good team, but we are also a good team, and for us to come out and be down like 40 in the second half is just like mind-blowing to me. I'm like, it just felt like both ends of the floor we were discombobulated, didn't care, and then like with 3 or 4 minutes left we start to show some fight, and it's like it's too late. And give credit to the fans, like it did feel like there was some energy there at the end. It's like they're wanting to cheer for something, and I don't know, man. I like this one is just so concerning to me because like I can't put my finger on it in the slightest. Like I just don't understand. I like that's crazy to me what happened.
Yeah, it's, oh my gosh, nice to meet you. I think it's like, it's shocking the difference between Saturday and tonight. Like, and there's no like, I don't think there was, someone already asked here, and I'm sure we'll get asked, like, there's no way we were overlooking UCF. You know what I mean? Like, I do believe that we that we game planned. I do believe that we had the mentality like this is a must win because it was, right? Like there's no chance. Like who are we looking forward to? Cincinnati or West Virginia on the road, or, our last one against Tech. Like there's no chance. I think we for sure gave this the respect that it deserved, but we just came out so flat. And I feel like just gave them so many easy ones to start, like 10 and 15 for sure means like you've got some momentum, like you've caught some fire, but it also means like you're giving up some easy ones too, right? Like my gosh, it's like at that point, like just make them drive. I don't know. It just felt like we weren't reacting to how the game was happening. Like energy was low, energy was flat. Offensively, what did we shoot today? Shot 41%.
Well, in today's game, I don't care who you're playing. Like basketball's evolved so much. If you let guys get hot, like you start off just giving guys dare threes, which I feel like is what we did. It's like shoot the basketball.
Yeah.
We're one pass and just dare threes. We're giving you space enough to shoot. Like if you get guys hot, it's like in today's game, guys can go 3-6-9 and just make shots,
Yeah.
And I don't care who you're playing. It's like if you just let them shoot dare threes, they're going to run you out of the gym.
Yeah.
And that's what it just felt like. It was like, it's just shocking. I can't believe that this is what happened after Iowa State.
I know.
Like,
Iowa State was so good. I was like gushing.
Yeah. I can't believe how positive I was after that game. I was just like, that is a different win than what we have had. It wasn't, we had to have 40 and 30 for us to have any chance at winning. It was just like it just felt like this is something you can get behind to win more games in the tournament.
Yeah.
And, and then we come up so flat against these guys and just look like it doesn't matter to us. It looks like, honestly, watching that game, it feels like there's something we're missing. Like there is, like I'm saying us on the outside, like there is some news on the inside that, there is something that we're just like,
interesting.
It feels like something's going to come out and it's like, yeah, hey, this happened before the game. Like like that was
right.
so,
it was
bizarre to me. It was so bizarre to me.
Yeah, it's true. I had same thing. Like I had this conversation with so many people in the last like 72 hours about like, oh yeah, like maybe it's addition by subtraction. Like we lose Richie, we responded, guys get an opportunity, they stepped up. Maybe it simplifies things. Like I don't know. And it was just like, well, never mind, forget everything I said, right? So is that your reaction? That it's like more panic button, or is it like, well, unbelievable game Saturday, horrible game today? Is it the next game that decides the last three? Like, or is it just gonna be like this the rest of the way? I think it's gonna be like this, dude. Like, I'm not gonna be shocked. I'm not gonna. This is what I said. Iowa State. So I was just off by a couple days. Like, I said we're either gonna win or we're gonna lose big. There's no in between. Maybe that's kind of just and I was wrong. Well, I wasn't wrong. I was right. We won. Personally, I kind of thought we were gonna lose big between those two options, right? But maybe I was right. Maybe I'm also right about that's just how it's gonna be. Like season B like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think maybe the last three games, it's like we're either going to win all of them or we're going to lose big. I don't know. It just feels like the swings are that big. We're that much all over the map. Because we're capable of winning all of them, right? Like we're very capable of beating a UCF team at home, right? Like I think we're very capable of beating West Virginia and Cincinnati and Tech at home without Toppin, right? But playing like that, we're getting blasted by all three of those teams. All three of those teams have a case for tournament. I mean, Tech, obviously, UCF for sure. Cincinnati's going on a run here. and West Virginia has been solid. Like I think there was a stat read pregame today that was that there hasn't been a team in Big 12 conference play that's been above 500 that hasn't gone to the tournament since like 2005. Like if you're above five, like, and all these guys are above or right at it. So, you know, whew.
Yeah, I like it has been like this, and it probably will continue to go like that. But this one feels like concerning to me. Like I don't know. Like the other ones, I'm like, guys, they just like we're still just right there. You know, like we do a couple extra things and we're right there. Like we make a couple extra shots and we're right there. And we even had like bench production. Like Costi goes
Yeah.
for he has 14 and 7 from Russ and 8 from Davis. It's like that's almost 30 points right there, between a few of our shooters and stuff. But like this one, it's like something feels different about this one to me. The other ones, I feel like we've been like, we're right there. Like we are actually right there. And like, it looked like we were just defeated from jump to finish tonight. It's a little like that one. I don't feel like there's something where we can be like, dude, we're right there. Like we can. I still think we can be a dangerous team just because of who we have. I like on any given night. I think we can make something happen. I don't think it's deep run material, and I mean, I hoped that this Iowa State game was something that we could build off of and continue on. But it looked like tonight. It was just there's something different that we're missing. It was like no, that was a defeated team. That was like a team that it has some issues. That was concerning to me.
That like tonight's energy and attention to detail and response and physicality was what I would have expected Iowa State or even Colorado, right? Like Richie's down, you get the news at halftime, he's not looking good, like it's like, gosh, dang it, like we're already down and now you're kicking us. So that's why it's also just, I think it's like, it's a whammy to get smacked in the mouth at home. It's a double whammy when it's like coming off your season's best win. You know what I mean? It's just the very highest, and we have not had a loss that's like an eye gouge this year. Like we lost to Oklahoma State. We're 18-1 out. We're 18-1 against non-ranked teams. So it's like, okay, UCF is going to be solid, but we should be good. And then they smoke us. Okay. I'm going to ask you this one thing, and then I'm going to say this. Silver linings. Let's find something positive here. You touched on it. Our bench our non-main guys, right? Had 4, 6, 14. What did you say? 14, 21, 35 points.
35.
A little bit of life from Kostic, right? A little bit of life from Russ. Like it's too little too late, but like, I don't know, a little bit at the end. It's like, guys, can we just translate that? Can we move that to the front? Like we only have 3 conference games, at least one Big 12. I would think at least one big, big dance game. So it's like we've got 5 to 8 or 9 games left. Like, can we just have some juice at the jump instead of being down 40 at home, right? But silver linings, got some production from that. I don't know if he just didn't have any choices, but like coach just throwing people in there. Maybe he's thinking, all right, yeah, we gotta get some confidence to somebody. So I feel like some of those guys walk away from the end of that game with a little bit of confidence. So that's my only optimistic thought. My pessimistic thought is UCF was a brand new team, just like everybody else. I don't think they had a single returner. Those guys were just dogs. I haven't watched them this year, right? Like I've been following, I've been, a fan from afar, like recognizing I think that they're a better team than more people give them credit, just based off their record and strength of schedule and a couple big wins. But like watching them, and I was like, holy cow! Like, where are our guys like that? You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like some fake tough guy that's just trying to fight everybody. And it wasn't just like some unskilled football guy that's in there trying to mix it up. No offense, Johnny Linehan, but like those guys were just tougher. They just wanted it more. And the announcers, they were like, yeah, at shoot around, like all Johnny Dawkins was just sitting there cold blooded. And he's like, I think they were talking about like shoot around, like all he talked about was like, we're going to war. We're going to war tonight. You know, and I'm not talking anything negative about BYU. I'm saying positive. UCF, they nailed that. Holy cow. They got guys that can go to war, and they went to war tonight. And golly, that is not easy to do, to go into a team as talented as we are, coming off a win like we did, and smacking them like that. So there's my optimistic and pessimistic views. A little bit of light from the bench, but we got to get some dogs next year, bro. Like real deal dogs. I want more dogs than I want like all Americans that are going to cost us a ton of money. I just want dogs that have won.
I agree. I know,
like go get the Miami, Ohio kids. I know they're all like probably 30 years old and they're going to graduate, but like go like get guys like that I don't know. Cause and again, I just want to say, I'm saying this because I'm assuming that we're reloading our roster next year too, right? Like it's maybe we have 5 guys that come back, right? Everybody else, I just want dogs.
Yeah. No, I think we do need that. There is something in the NBA, you know, and this, I mean, we're trying to run our stuff like an NBA program, NBA organization, and like there is something in the NBA that like my own personal opinion is like we go out, NBA teams go out and it's like, let's go get James Harden. Let's trade for him. And like, let's get these like big name guys that come in and just are going to change our organization and they're going to get us over the top and get us championship. And the teams that like, I don't know, the teams that figure it out. I mean, if we looked back at the last 10 championships, it's like there hasn't been this big 3 that's been assembled that has worked. They just don't work, in my opinion. And the teams that figure it out are the guys like those big 3s. They all come in and they go, "Yep, my job is to get 25, 10, and 6, and I'm gonna go get it." And it just like it ruins the team, in my opinion. And the teams that figure it out and are like, oh, we're really, really good, they have guys that are role players that know they're role players. And they're like, I am going to contribute in this way.
They're star role players.
Yeah. Star role players. And like, it just feels like we need, like, I'm just emphasizing what you're saying. Like, we need dogs. We need guys that come in and it's like, I'm not some, you know, all-American guy that's going to change the program, but I am like a dog and we are going to figure this out. And like, I am going to bring that type of juice and energy to the team. I don't know. I'm not also like, yeah, I agree with you. And just to emphasize your point as well, like the silver lining is we had some guys play well and hopefully that, you know, builds their confidence a little bit. But like Kostic tonight, he looked like he was kind of like, at least towards the end of the game, a little bit like pissed off. He was like, he played with a little more like,
he was alive.
It was, it was like, I'm kind of sick of being punked. I'm kind of sick of just like being the nice guy. And it looked like he played a little bit differently. But yeah, I just think like moving forward into next year, it's like we need to construct our roster in a way that like we have just a bunch of guys instead of, you know, spending 12 million between 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah. All right. Last question. I'm going to give you a minute to answer, and then we got to jump into the comments. Then we're probably getting out of here. Not pushing to next year, because I also don't want to like give off the thing, you know, the feeling like, oh yeah, it's this year's over. I don't believe this year's over. I think we just got to figure out which team we are every night. You know what I mean? Are we Iowa State or are we UCF? You know, so still plenty to play for. Still a dangerous team. You cannot doubt that after Saturday. So what is the post game message from KY? You know, locker room post games can be sometimes too emotional, sometimes under emotional because coaches either let it all out too quickly or they just want to hold back and gather their thoughts and, you know, let it out the next day at practice. What is the overall message before our next game? You know, locker room, film room, whatever it is, like what is one thing that KY is going like, we got to fix this and get to Saturday's version of it or we'll lose the rest of the games?
Yeah. I know. I was thinking that this whole game, I'm like, it's February 24th. It's not like this is November 24th. And it's like, okay, we're going to completely flip our strategy and
sure.
change the way we go about things. Like, I'm sure KY is pissed off as he should be.
Yeah.
But I think moving forward, it's like I don't think you can, and especially in today's game, I don't think he's gonna go just like run these guys and ruin their life and scream at them all night. But I do think the message moving forward is like I will find 5 guys who want to fight.
Yeah.
I will put 5 guys out on the floor that want to fight. I don't care who you are. And I don't care if you score or like I will find 5 guys that just like fight. And I've said this on the show multiple times now this year, which it just keeps coming up. But Pope used to always tell us like we need to inspire the people that watch us.
Mm-hmm.
Like they need to watch our team and feel inspired. They need to walk out of the Marriott Center and feel inspired. And I just feel like that's been fewer and far between with us this year. And like the most frustrating thing in the world is like we score 56 points in the second half, you know, which is like
it's
remarkable.
That's what Gandalf the Clay said.
Yeah, it's remarkable. Like the fact that we score 56 and I've said this on this show a lot this year. It feels like when you're playing a little brother in basketball and it's like you're kind of having fun, screwing around, and it's like they, you know, they get up 10-2 or whatever, and then it's like, all right, like I'm done with this. Let's play.
Right.
And then you start playing, and it's like, it just feels like we've done that so many times this year, and it's like we've pointed to like if we could put together our high moments for longer periods of time, we beat everybody. Like we score 56, and it's like we're so efficient in that 56, and it's like we start playing unbelievable, and it's just like it just feels like we keep saying that, you know, and it's like this is too much now. We can't
we keep saying it, but then we're teased by Iowa State. It's like
I know
it can be done.
It's
like
there's a lack of focus. Like there's an issue with our focus because which like Captain Obvious there, but it's like we've had so many games this year where we've come out flat, but this game felt not like come out flat. It was like our whole game was flat until the last few minutes, and then we started to play with some juice. But like I don't know if like Iowa State, it was like you could see that we were dialed from jump to finish.
Yeah.
Like we were dialed, and we beat one of the best teams in the country.
We got to recreate that formula.
But our focus isn't there.
It might just be we get a little Eric in Phoenix roulette luck. You know what I mean? Just make the right call, make the second call in a row, make the third call in a row, and then we're done. We're out.
And then we're
1 in 80 chance that these things align. All right, let's jump into the chat, and then I think we're gonna head out of here. Let you crazies go to bed. TJ's the GOAT. Shout out our boy.
We still don't know. Wait, we got another one of those at the bottom. Just throw it on there.
This guy just said, "Oh man." This guy said TJ's the GOAT, but man, we suck.
We don't suck. We gotta, yeah.
TJ, we have a coaching issue. I think we just have a lot of issues right now. That
no,
we're either great or we're not.
this is what we said at the beginning of the show. I think there is something within this team that it's like this comes out later. That's like, oh yeah, we were dealing with this. That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like.
I feel like we got a lot of things that we don't know.
Worst loss I was ever a part of at BYU, probably up there is most deflating was Gonzaga WCC championship my freshman year. Kyle Collinsworth tore his ACL during the game. That sucked. They probably beat us by 15 or 20. And it just was like, no, or did he tear it? Yeah, I think he tore it in the first half. That blew. Biggest actual loss might have been St. Mary's in the WCC tournament. Our year together, Teach. I got smacked. Biggest loss ever was probably when I was playing in Italy. We played a Serbian team, and TJ's heard this story 100 times now. I looked up and it was 22-66 at one point. I don't know what the final score was. I'm sure we chipped away at it like teams do, but probably lost by like 30. But my gosh, being triple someone is never felt like that before, even losing to Portland.
Yeah, I would guess this is more common feeling amongst the fans. Is just like this one was very much just like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like.
For sure. Masterpiece of dog Yeah, that's fair. That's great from Sereno de Sucesso. Bear Bachmeyer hit more threes on Saturday night. Bear Bachmeyer's got low-key nice little shot on him, bro. Except he had a little slow-mo video he posted. I thought he was going to bang out in this highlight, but it was a nasty layup. But that's okay. That's our QB1. Can't come out flat with no energy. Totally agree.
Absolutely cannot. It doesn't matter who you're playing in league.
We addressed this. I really don't think we could have overlooked this. No one, like, it's not a secret that they're good. We're 30 games in,
Yeah.
Someone get TJ on the staff. Come on, T's.
I do not want to be in that meeting, that staff meeting right now.
Yeah, they're gonna meet all night. 56 and 58 from 3. It's tough to win when that happens.
That's just like, yeah, oh my gosh, 14-24 too. It's just,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, we cannot give up dare threes. Let's just skip the Wordle tonight.
I agree. We did.
we did.
I can see BYU lose the last 3. We kind of talked about this.
I don't think that's going to happen, but you could see it.
No, but it's not out of this world. Like, we have to come with some energy. Low key missed Allen Hall. I think that's fair. We've said this. I think
our group chats have been filled with this.
Pass first, just get the ball to everybody in their spots, But more for me, it's not even like Rob Wright isn't capable. It's just it's not what he's very best at. You know what I mean? But that's where it gets hard because that's the whole pitch of why you come here is because KY wants to put you in a position and let you be you and highlight what you're great at, but then put it into a context of where you could get to the next level. But that might not be the best thing for everyone. I don't know. It's tough. He's a good player. He's a really good scorer.
Yeah.
Defense wasn't there. Move the ball like we did last year. I agree. Silver lining. March Madness built for individuals to take over games. Hope AJ can take over some. We get a decent push. I agree.
Yeah, that's what makes us dangerous. We have him.
The Fauci is wrong with Kava.
I know, 14 minutes, did 2 rebounds, 2 points. Something feels off there too.
Talked about this. I think this person is spot on, just basically saying we've got a target on our back. I think that's totally fair. I mean, it's a fun environment. We got a big budget. We got big names. We're on ESPN. So much hype going into the year. So yeah, I agree.
But it's not like we're the only team in the Big 12 that has that.
I agree.
It's
but
there's 6 or 7 other teams
that
are we got that same thing going. It's I don't know.
Got another TJ's the GOAT. Man, we got some friggin' homers in here.
It's my guy, Alex.
I disagree with this. I think last year, pretty obviously, this like didn't happen. So I'm just gonna say that. I don't think we care how much guys are getting paid. I think coach is gonna play the right guys. TJ's got good teeth. You are getting so much undeserved love tonight.
Undeserved.
And this guy said, "For real, Bill."
Gosh, guys. You guys are trying to make my night.
A lot of people are like, what do we have to do? What's the scheme? How do we get guys engaged? How do we get them to communicate? How do we get them to play defense? I think this answers it. You replicate Saturday's performance if you replicate Saturday's effort.
I agree.
It's all it is. Like there's just a different feeling when you go up in the first play of the game, even if you get fouled and you just feel like, oh man, this team is here tonight. You know what I mean? Like you as a player, UCF felt it and Iowa State felt it in the opposite direction in the first 2 minutes. And I said that on the BYU pregame show. It's like it's going to come down to the first 3 to 5 minutes. Like, are we physical? Are we tougher? Are we imposing our will? Or is it the opposite? That's what it comes down to. Like the effort and the mentality and the like digging our heels in the sand, Kostic and Russ in the last 6 minutes, like that is out the gate, then it's different at home, right? Because even if they hit shots, it's like the crowd can get behind you. The coaches are not barking orders, but just like continuing to cheer you on. Like your teammates feel it. There's energy in the ball. So I agree. We're overcomplicating it. We just got to play hard.
That's number one message. We got to be some dogs.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I still occasionally watch TJ's senior year championship. You're getting so much love.
Wow. What is going on tonight?
Where is Evan Demetrius Troy? He's probably asleep like a sane person. Is it just Bill or does his team have zero ball movement? Yeah, we've kind of talked about that.
Yeah.
Can you add a segment about how bad Utah is?
That would be a great
gosh.
segment.
So funny. Silver lining could be, man, Utah's just catching strays. We buttering TJ up for real. It's all about leadership. Yeah. My gosh. Tough. It's tough. And you guys deserve to be frustrated. And I think time will tell. We got 3 more games and then conference. It's going to be a toss-up. I truly believe like it's going to be like this or it's going to be Iowa State. It's just going to depend on our mentality. That's what it comes down to. So let's hope it's more the latter. And we get a couple dubs, but I think that's it for us. I think you guys need to go to bed. I think we need to go to bed, touch some earth, and
get this sadness out of our soul.
Yeah. Tej, got you when? When do we play next? Saturday? At West Virginia. So hope we don't drop one of the Mountaineers. Thank you guys for being here. We will be here post-game. Seriously, you guys are the best. We had lots of people on here. So many comments. Apologies that we can't get to them all. But we love you. We appreciate you, and we'll see you Saturday.